3,600-year-old jewelry and weapon hoard found under field in Czech Republic. Archaeologists used metal detectors to find the hoard, which includes several pieces of jewelry and weapons. Archaeologists discovered a hoard of Bronze Age artifacts while doing routine survey work in a field in the Czech Republic. The bronze objects, which include 8 arm rings, 2 pins, 8 axes, and 1 spearhead, were found near Budyně nad Ohří, a town about 35 miles, 56 kilometers, northwest of Prague, Radio Prague International reported. Researchers estimate that most of the items, which they found using metal detectors, date to around 1600 BC. Most items are characteristic of the Middle Bronze Age, with only one axe belonging to the earlier period. Martin Trefny, an associate professor at the Museum of the Žep region and the University of Jan Evangelista Purkyně, and the curator of the hoard, told Live Science in an email. One axe is even older and dates to the early Bronze Age. Axes could have been used as tools or weapons. The latter function also applies to the spearhead, Trefny said. Bracelets were forearm ornaments, and pins served either to fasten clothing or, for example, to style women's hair. Archaeologists remain unclear about why the hoard was buried, but they have proposed 3 possibilities. In the first case, the hoards are presumed to have a votive function, meaning they served as offerings to deities, Trefny said. In the second case, we speak of an economic function, where hoards are interpreted as, for example, storage for manufacturers of the given items. Alternatively, the buried items could reflect a crisis situation, where it was necessary to hide the items, for example, from enemies, he said. The treasure could be worth millions of crowns, Trefny told Radio Prague International. 1 million Czech crowns, or koruna, is about $42,500. All the items testify to the technological advancement of bronze casters and processors in Central Europe 3,500 years ago, Trefny told Live Science. The composition of the hoard also contributes to understanding the warfare, craft techniques, and contemporary fashion of the time. Considering that hoards might have a ritual significance, they can also reveal a bit about the contemporary religion. In the near future, these found items will be on display at the Podziemskie Museum, located about 30 miles, 50 kilometers north of Prague, Radio Prague International